Good morning, light workers, truth seekers, and starseed. We did something a little different because I've been having technological uh, errors here. I think my SD card is full, but you're not concerned with that. But I shook the cards, and I asked for the divine light. I asked for the Holy Spirit. I asked for the guides and ascended masters to help me with this reading. The past card pulled, first card was New Beginnings. That was number one. This is from the Numerology deck by Michael Buchanan. Second card, Heart Guardian, from the Angels and Ancestors card deck by Kyle Gray. And third card was pulled is the Resistance card by Queen Moon Oracle by Stacy DeMarco. Okay, what this is saying to me, and hopefully I'll get that out. I'm going to go a little deeper if my technology will allow me. But the quick and dirty, and this one will be quick because I'm afraid the camera may cut off because that's what's happened twice already. New beginnings is kind of self-explanatory. Resistance, we're resisting new beginnings and guarding our hearts. But the heart guardian says that it's safe to love and be loved. And in lieu of romantic love, is what we often think about when we're talking about love and being loved. But in lieu of romantic love, it's okay to be a receiver and giver of love in all the interactions you have with people, with animals, with the universe. We are to be beacons of love. That is who we are at our highest unfoldment. So, resisting does not get you where you want to be. We don't always have the kinds of love in front of us that we may focus on because, movies and our society would have us believe that if you're not boot up, there's something desperately wrong. But sometimes it just is not happening. And whether or not you show up has absolutely nothing to do with it. It's all about timing. Not only do you have to show up, the other person has to show up, and you have to do it consistently over and over and over again. And with those kind of variables and that kind of pressure, it's a wonder we ever meet in the middle. So let's see real quick, can we get new beginnings expanded upon? Okay, this card indicates a time for new beginnings where there will be plenty of opportunities to create a fresh start. These opportunities play a very important part in catapulting you to where you need to be. So it's in your best interest to follow them wherever they may lead. By drawing this card, you're being encouraged to find inner strength and the courage to step into the unknown, to feel the fear, and to do it anyway. Create a brand new life. Okay, that's in our past position. First card, new beginnings. The heart guardian, who beckons us to love and let love, welcomes opportunities to give and receive love. The heart guardian is an angelic energy that can help you call for protection and guidance with all issues surrounding the heart. This is essential that this angel help you with your relationships, whether they be with yourself, your family, or even a romantic connection. She can enable you to move beyond all limiting fears, but about trust. Discern who to trust and understand how you can move forward in a balanced relationship with that person. In this card, she is adorned with the Sacred Heart and draped in a red cloak to show her capacity to let love and lead the way. Third and final card is Resistance. And resistance comes to tell us that there are two kinds of resistance. The first type we encounter when we keep getting obstacles placed in our way or our way is blocked. For example, we try to get a particular job in a particular field, but no matter what we do, it doesn't happen. This is external or overt resistance. Covert resistance, which occurs when we say we really want to do or complete something but feel resistance not to or somewhere or not to. It's somewhat sneakier. All forms of procrastination fit in here. Writer's block being a classic example. When you want to do something but you're distracted and don't do it, or we just want to seem to engage our will enough, that is covert. Okay, wait a minute. When we want to do something but get distracted and don't do it, or we just can't seem to engage our will enough, that is covert resistance. When you want to get rid of a bad habit, an addiction, an old pattern, in fact, anything we are thinking of releasing for the dark moon, and feel resistance in doing so, we have a big dose of covert resistance. Why do we resist the things we say we want? Sometimes we don't really want those things. Most times, though, we are frightened about what might happen if we do get them. If we do get what we've asked for, what will people think? Will we lose our friends and family if we rise? Will it all be for nothing if we try and fail? But we must be willful and we must have courage. We must repeat to ourselves, this is what I really want for me. Yes, I'm worth it. And then we stand up straight, put on our crown of sovereignty over our own lives, and go to battle. Okay. To have a new beginning calls for new behavior. And, often we are our worst critics. We're not good advocates for ourselves, particularly when the thing we want requires us to have a heart in it or to add to it heart. Because the other side of adding heart is relinquishing fear. So it's kind of hard to put things into movement wholeheartedly when we're holding on to fear. What if it's the wrong decision? You can't get there from here. So in the past position, we started anew. And it's okay to love yourself past your discomfort. It's okay to let go of the resistance. It's okay to recognize where the resistance is. You can't let it go if you don't recognize it. You can't start anew if you're blocked off. We usually start something new because we think what's old is not working. Not that we've tried to go about the old in a new way, but we usually run into a block. And are we investigating the blocks, or are we just standing in resistance? We want a new thing. So you have to do the necessary work. Get out of your way. Let love shine through. And know that most of the resistance that we feel is self-inflicted. Energy is always flowing. When we're not getting what we want, we've been vacillating. Open your heart and see where love guides you. This is a new beginning. See this resistance card, they're holding on for dear life, pulling the grass about the ground. I know we all know that energy. Ask Spirit to help. Because oftentimes when we're stuck, we need a hand. And Spirit, our guides are always there. Our ancestors are always there. So if you get to a place and you can't get over that hump, ask for the help that's there for you. Thank you for listening. Namaste.